and it's going to be in the same day. It looks like I have overcome my feelings of, what was the word? Imposter syndrome. So, first and foremost, I want to shout out the people who, or the channels and people who inspired me to start this channel. First of all, Patrice O'Neal, the late great Patrice O'Neal, Marshall Brockway, and Beyond the Alchemy. There's a couple of more, probably a handful more people who influenced me and whose school of thought and philosophies I thought resonated with me. But yeah, those are the three that come to mind right now. Great people, great channels. Patrice was beyond, or what's the word? He was before his time in his social commentary and how to deal with women and whatnot. He's a great dude. A little rough around the edges, but you know, no one's perfect, right? Marshall Brockway. Shout out to him because I think we would be great friends in real life. He's a good dude. I love his energy. I don't agree with every single thing he says, but overall, dude is amazing. And Beyond the Alchemy, great dude as well. Can't say any bad things about him. I love his philosophies and what he preaches or talks about on his channel. Check them out. I know my channel isn't very big yet, but hopefully one day when I've racked up some influence, I'll actually have some swaying power for people to go check their channels out. Anyways, what do I want to talk about today? Legacy came to mind about 5-10 minutes ago, and what that means and why people pursue it. I'd like to think of myself as an old soul. That might sound cliche, but it is what it is. And I can recognize that trait in other people. And what I've come to realize is that meeting people like myself is few and far between. And so I love people watching and I love observing people and why people do the things that they do. And like I said, legacy came into mind, and how we're only here for what, like 70, 80 years? That's how long life is. And we don't have enough time in this realm to waste it on the things that people deem is important on earth, like legacy. Like, for example, my definition of legacy and like the average mainstream humans is completely different. For them, it would be like, oh, I gotta get the good job, I gotta conquer my industry, whether it's corporate or whatever it is. If you're an NBA player, you want to have the most NBA championships, you want to have the most records like LeBron, you know, this and that. And that's like your legacy and what you leave behind. But the funny thing about that to me is that no matter who you are, no matter what you accomplish, with enough time that passes, you're gonna be forgotten. No matter how crazy your 70 years is that you live on this earth and what you do in your prime years, no matter how outstanding it is, enough time passes and you just be like the rest of us who didn't feel the need to pursue those things. And that's not to say that it's like I'm better than anyone for that, you know, like it's just that's what people want to do with their time. But me personally, I think what your legacy is your children, because your children will outlast you, and then they have children, and that propagates through time, and you have descendants and ancestors and whatnot. So that's one big part of your legacy. And things like your YouTube channel, that's another part of legacy, because like if you're out here actually preaching positivity into the world, then these words, as long as the internet is around, they will precede you. They will last, not precede. What's the opposite of precede? Precede is before. What's postcede? Whatever. They postcede you. Making up new words here on the channel. they precede you, and they'll help other generations, and it goes down the line. Things like maybe you create a charity foundation, and you know that's what really, I think, really matters. It's not about the vanity or the material things that you can gather up or what you can make people think about you. You know, it's about what you actually do for the world, and if you're actually trying to make it a better place. But yeah, legacy. Is that the end of the video? Shit, I have nothing else to say about that. Yeah, I guess that's it. Video number 2, done and done.